morning and welcome to the last day in Donegal, day 4, and it's safe to say the body's running well on reserve now at this stage, so it is, but look, that's not a bad complaint. So Donegal seems to have its own set of weather rules, and it doesn't follow apps or any sort of software that can predict the weather, because any sort of sunrise or sunset we've looked at in predictions has no way at all followed what's said in the app. So yeah, and this morning is the exact same, because it said 6% low cloud and, well, the horizon's covered with it. So let's try its hardest to get that pre-dawn glow, but obviously it won't happen. And what I wanted was for the sun to come up underneath, or even come up over that horizon and hit the lighthouse, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now either. But anyway, we're going to go down and try and find the composition and see what we can do. Well, Sky isn't playing ball, so while the waves are quiet, I'm going to explain what I'm shooting here. In my foreground, I have those really nice, interesting rocks I was speaking about earlier on, and I'm getting very little of the sky in this shot because it's boring. So predominantly these rocks, patterns, textures in the foreground, and I'm waiting for those waves to rush in. And 1/6 of a second is just giving me that lovely mix of detail and motion. And I'm at f5.6 ISO 64. Oh, my bad. Sorry folks, it's extremely difficult down here to try and get set up and take the shot as the waves are coming in. So I'm just firing them off as the shots are coming. As I said, sorry, it's extremely difficult to set up and try and stay safe at the same time, because I don't want my camera to be swept off the rocks. Now I'm back a safe enough distance, but 1 or 2 waves come in quite quick. So yeah, polarizer is all I have on, and I'm at 1/6 of a second now, f5.6, capturing the motion over those lovely rocks. And yeah, other than that, it's just a standard shot, you know. I'm semi-polarizing it because I don't want I'm taking the glare off the rocks, but I don't want to lose too much of that shine, if that makes sense. That's quite an interesting foreground now. Really, I really like that foreground. On its own, it's perfect. God only knows what this guy will do. So I've just changed it up to a vertical composition now and put in a 3-stop soft grad, because the highlights are getting quite bright now. And the reason I changed to the vertical comp was because I wanted to get more of the sky in as the sky is turning a bit nicer. And there's still a leading line, I still have my lovely rocks and my textures in the foreground. And it's just about being patient really, and just waiting for the waves to spill over the rocks. I'm still at 1/6 of a second, f9. I may have to put in a 4-stop soon just to get the shutter speed right. I love capturing that motion, love capturing that energy in the water, and especially with a subject as interesting as these rocks, it makes for quite a nice image, and completely opposite direction to the lighthouse, which is ironic, but if that's what I do sometimes, you know. I just there's more interest this way for me at the moment. Now when hopefully the sun comes up above some of those clouds and hits that lighthouse, that's when I'll shoot it, you know. But when I was shooting it earlier on, it was just flat and boring. So yeah, all about timing, waiting for the right wave and praying you get the shot. Yeah, look, we're starting to get a small bit of golden tones in the sky, so I'm just going to grab this shot now. 1/6 of a second polarizer 3-stop soft grad, and I'm at F11. Timing the waves right. Big one comes now, here we go. Look, not what I expected this morning, but it's better than nothing. Now folks, I'm away from the craziness of the waves and the rocks. It was just extremely difficult to vlog down there, to be honest, because the camera was just a danger of being swept away if I left it down anywhere, so I didn't want to do that. But I turned my attention to the lighthouse once the light that's currently hitting me right now hit the lighthouse. Now I should have waited a bit longer, I think, because the light got a bit nicer after I left it, but the tide was coming in and I just didn't want to risk it, you know. So I'm actually at the far side of the lighthouse now, just closing out this vlog. I took one image here. I actually took 2 images just to see what they were like. I took a pano looking across at the mountain ranges that are across the sea here, because there's just some cloud kind of rolling in over them. And I also took a shot where I was zoomed back at 24mm, and I had these ferns in my foreground that were just really nice in the light, and there's a cliff off to the right hand side which was being illuminated, and then I had the mountains in the background. And those 2 shots are 2 images which I kind of call chancers, and I know I shouldn't say that, but they're really images I won't know are they any good until I get them into the computer, and if they are, I will show them at the end of this vlog. So I think that definitely it's hard to know. It's been a tough morning. It's been a frustrating morning, really. Just nothing was going right, and I think that's because I had myself built up so much that it was going to be a good sunrise because of how promising the forecast was, you know. But I did like the detail I got in the rocks below with the waves, and I do think I got a nice shot of Fanad itself with the waves in the foreground. And as for these last 2, I don't know what they're going to be like. I'm kind of happy just to have gotten, to be honest, probably my favourite at the moment is the one with the interesting rocks in the foreground. I know the sky wasn't that special, but I just loved those textures and those patterns in the rocks, you know. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't really know what else to say, to be honest with you. Plan wise, we were going to stay here till sunset, not here but obviously in Donegal, but I wouldn't mind going home now. Do you know, it's been an absolutely fantastic 4 days of photography. I've really enjoyed it, and I know that the conditions haven't been as good for photography as they might have been, but I still had an absolutely fantastic time with the lads. Great crack, great laughs, and just enjoyed the challenge. Like, it's, even though it's been absolutely stunning here, it's been such a challenge. I don't know why. I think it's because it's a new place, like, it's, you know, and when you go to a new place, you've new compositions, new areas, you don't know it, and you're out of your comfort zone, and it's good to do that. So yeah, I'll definitely be returning to Donegal, but at the same time I'm looking forward to going home. So yeah, look, I'm going to leave it there, folks. This is more than likely the 4th part of my Donegal, I don't know, series, I suppose we want to call it, you know. And thanks very much for watching, as per usual. If either of those 2 images worked out, I'll show them at the end of this vlog. If you don't see an image, you know they're an absolute complete disaster. But just there might be something there, you know, something different. And with that, I'm going to say good luck, thanks, and I'll see you again soon. So, day.